Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Blueprints. Last time we left off, or last session we left off I suppose, we completed our first day, got to see what the game is about basically, and now we are on to day 2. And I have my notes here, I have organized my screenshots into a folder on my PC, and we can see what we can do. I do not want to walk outside because as we learned last time, that does consume steps. So, let's see what we're in for today. Only open in the event of my death. Yep. Okay. What we drafting? So, I think a good path for me to try and take would be to stick to the right side early, because I don't have keys then. And then once I get a supply of keys, it'll be a little bit better, it'll be a little bit easier to warrant, you know, going to the other side. But until I have a good supply of keys, it's just not worthwhile. Yeah, I'm just talking about noteworthy things. Is this just talking about, as you continue your adventure, yeah, consider getting a journal. Okay. That's all it's talking about. Corridor is always left unlocked. Maybe that's not what that means then. Maybe the corridor doesn't stay like I was thinking. I mean, that would make sense. The closet just has 2 items. I'll take the parlor. We're gonna have to do the parlor trick again. The gems are in the true box. There's only 1 box. There are 4 boxes. Okay, we're gonna have to do this again. Picked up the wind-up key. Nothing else really changing in here? I don't think so. So, alright. So 1 tells the truth, 1 tells lies, and the other one could be either one. There are 4 boxes in this room. That's not a box. I mean, box is a very general term, but I'm going to say that's false. That's a lie. There's only 1 box in this room. That is also a lie. The gems are in the true box. I think that's true. Because you are the true box. Yes, okay, cool. Nice. Chapel. Whenever you enter, lose. That's unfortunate. That's pretty good. The only thing is, I would never want to come back over here. I would never want to have to backtrack. Let's do the chapel, though. Ideally would not like to have to backtrack, because that would mean I would lose stuff. Damn tithes. Okay, so now this definitely leads to a dead end, but I could put something useful here. The mail room! Oh, that's perfect. I've never been to the lavatory either. But let's go to the mail room. My package has been delivered. Package has been delivered. Anything new? No, just same thing everywhere else, I believe. What does it say? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to Cinder as he's no longer employed. I think I have a picture of that. Customer's copy. Packing slip. The Cinca Company. 445 West Barberin Avenue. They packed 11-7 by K. Thompson, Department 604, serial number 1157772. Items included, brass compass and a sleeping mask. Okay, well I'm gonna know what the sleeping mask does. Shipped 11-7, customer order. No claims for shortage will be allowed unless this packing slip is returned to us with details within 8 business days. Okay. Okay. I have a sleeping mask and a pocket watch. Or compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Useful. Useful. I'm going to take a screenshot of that just so I remember what the effects they have. The first time you enter a bedroom, each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. That's pretty good as well. So yeah, obviously it's something to do. There's a black silk sleep mask. Alright, so that's my inventory right now. Cool. I guess I can just... Yeah, I can click these and know them when they're in my inventory, but specifically if I'm trying to remember what something does when I'm getting ready to pick it up, it's useful to have the screenshots, I suppose. Alright, leading north. Den? The commissary. I don't really have any money, so there's no point in getting the commissary right now. Are we on a wall? We are, aren't we? Because this is the edge of it? Yeah. Den it is, then. No point going the other way anyway. Alright, we got ourselves a gym. Good stuff. Peapod. And a clock. We can see what time it is. It is currently like 8:50. Good to know, maybe. It does seem like all the clocks line up too. There's where you would put the clock key. I don't know if that's going to be useful for anything at any point. I still don't know. God, there's so many chess pieces. They love their chess here, huh? I still don't know how important, like, looking around actively at old rooms is going to be. So we're going to more likely draw rooms that lead to the north. Closet, lavatory. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Honestly, I'll just take the closet. We can dead end right here, I think. I got a gym and a reroll. The reroll is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't feel the need to take a picture of that one, really. Alright, so closet's dead there. That's perfect. +1 each time you drafted observatory. Is that across all runs or a single run? I feel like it'd be really hard to get like 20 observatories in a single run. Right? This could be useful though. Rather than hallway. Like hallway could lead me more this way, but let's go observatory. Let's stack up those observatory charges. Yeah, okay, I have 2 now. And we could see here what I got for 2. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Since this seems like a roguelite sort of upgrade, since that is something that I keep progress on, the stars that I've cited in between runs, it seems like we want to take observatory basically every chance we get. Of course, there were some in there that were like negative, I guess. So, gotta keep track of that. Alright, let's look. Pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. I wonder if that's like Resident Evil storage chests, basically. Where we can keep some stuff in between runs, effectively. That would be very useful. Like store things. Speaking of storing things, leads to a room color of your choice. I mean, even though it's kinda useless, it's gonna have to be the drawing room, I think. It requires a gym, though. I could do this, and then backtrack to entrance hall, and try to go a straight line. It's gonna waste so many steps, though. Whereas if I just do drawing room, leads to a room color of your choice. I do want to find out more about how exactly that worked. Because that weirdly didn't work out how I thought it was going to the last time. I'm gonna do storeroom to try and preserve our stuff a little bit. I get 1 coin, 1 key, and a gem. Okay, now I've just got to backtrack. So let's go back this way. What was that noise? Oh, my coin just got stolen. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, that's the negative to putting this down. I mean, it was just 1 coin. It's not like I could buy much with it anyway. But, yeah, and I don't really have a reason to return to that area, so I think that's the only time I'm really gonna have to pay for that. We can also find out what these trunks do. The trunk is locked. Oh, yeah. And they'll have items in them. So I could use my keys to unlock them. If I get a hammer, though, I can just unlock them that way. So those will be here every time now. Okay. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. This will kill my only forward momentum here, though. I think I want to do that. I would love the nursery, believe me, but... You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, that's disgusting. I'll go pantry for this one. So we got some money in here. So a note. Bridget, please pick up some fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and the food can help us, yeah. So we can use food to get it back as well. So we can eat food and we can rest. So the pantry may often have food for us as well, not just the monetary reward that we get. Courtyard. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. The breaker box is not really needed yet. Once you've drawn floor plans, you must select at least 1. Ugh. I don't really want to limit myself to just going that way. So I'm going to do the courtyard. Now, the courtyard seems to always have something that I can do that with. Maybe that wasn't the best call. Wait, can I? Oh my god, just free metal detector. Yeah, we definitely need to always search these rooms. It did not say that the metal detector was going to be in here. And we just found one, like that. Okay, that's quite good. I'm not backtracking to that other room. Not right now. Hallway would be good. Because then that could potentially link us back over here without me having to backtrack to it. God, game is quiet. Nice tie. West wing, we're more likely to be locked. Yep, that's why I would like to try and get back over this way. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's not a good draw. Not a good draw at all. Oh, wait, no, that can still work. It'll totally block off the corridor, but which does suck. Guest bedroom, though, is 10 steps. I'll get the guest bedroom and hope that things work out. I do have a reroll. Wait, what was that? Oh, metal detector. That's what popped up. Oh, that's weird. Thank you. So we got a free key for that. There's more? What in the... Oh my god, just chilling there on the ground. Wow, that's really useful. Okay. I wonder if those spawned because I have the metal detector, or if the metal detector just helps me find them when they spawn. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you just retired it. Oh, wait, yeah, this is that note we've seen before. Okay, but that's 10 steps just for walking in this place. Incredibly useful. The commissary. Wouldn't be the worst. I would like to get off the West Wing, though. I'm gonna go for the dark room, I think. Now the only problem is I can't see while drafting stuff. Which is a pain. Nothing of interest really in here. I'm trying to be thorough, but... So what is this? Is this something? This security door is locked by electronic keycard. Well, I don't have an electronic keycard. So I really hope whatever this is works out. This is unfortunate. This could potentially just end things for me. Gym requirement rooms can usually have a lot. Gym requirement. Oh my god, it worked out. Oh, thank you, kitchen. Thank you, kitchen. Money. And we have... There's the Queen of Diamonds again. We have a dog, apparently. Anything to see outside? There's like a bird bath out there. Alright, what is this? Mount Holly kitchen menu. Banana 2, club sandwich 8, chef salad 5. Today's main course, porterhouse steak. The main course is served only in the dining room. Interesting. So I can shop here. So... +5 for every green room in your house. Delightfully expensive steak cut, bone-in, and extra marbled. That's an additional 10 if you have a showroom. Okay. I don't have a lot of green rooms, I have 1. So unfortunately that is not going to be working out. But now we know, I suppose. Okay. Yep, I'll use one of my keys, I gotta. The commissary... or the drawing room. I think the drawing room is the safer pick in case I get screwed. We do only have one viable path forward right now, so I need to play it a wee bit safe. Hello. Let's see if we can get back over here. To the other side. There's the spare room. That helps. Yes, yes. And there's nothing in here. Oh god. Get me off West Side's wild ride, please. Whenever you enter this room, view inventory of all items currently in the house. Security. That's not bad. It doesn't take me forward. Like the bed. Oh wait, no it does. It does, it just dead ends right there. Okay, so there's no reason, like, well, I mean, obviously the 2 steps would be nice, but I should just take this. All items currently in the... Oh? Hi? That's distressing. Why does this place need a security room like this? It has pictures of every room. There's someone just spying on the people here? It's kind of creepy. I mean, it seems like based off of, like, yeah, they entertain guests and people can stay here and stuff. But having an active security room with a bunch of TVs that just have security cameras watching people is pretty creepy. Blue memos, true. Red memos, lies. Oh, that is important. If red memos are lies, that means the one that tells me that the west side you're more likely to use keys on is a lie. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so rude. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory? Yes. Following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list can be updated as rooms are added. Okay, yeah, that checks out. There's 2 trunks at the beginning. You'd have to actually use your keyboard for this. Keycard system. Security doors are within the state that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system settings. Set security level. Change offline mode. Mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Yeah, let's unlock that. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about the security doors locking us out if the power goes out. Set security level. The amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed, e.g. you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting or 5 to 6 with a high. Let's set it low? Okay. Because yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, return, log in. Terminal password. But incorrect. Okay. You can't say I didn't try. Alright. So that's interesting. Okay. The boudoir. I have not been to the lavatory yet, so I think I will grab that. The lavatory. Plus they need a bathroom here at the security desk, I guess. HSS. Wait. It's kind of messed up, isn't it? I mean, currently there's no real reason to draft this at all, I think. I can't see in a mirror. There's no items to grab. There's nothing in the trash can. Nothing in the cabinet. All it shows are these things. I'm going to take a picture of that just in case. Okay. Anything here? No. It's making noise, but it's not helpful. Okay. Then here's coffee. The microwave. Can't open the microwave. There's nothing hiding in there, but this. Effective the first week, payroll for all will be managed electronically. Yeah, it's through these terminals. So this is the note about the terminal. Any questions or concern regarding the process should always be directed to our house manager, Miss Babbage. And yeah, we need the password for that. Tiger. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's a lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. So the further north we go, the more likely there's going to be locked doors. Straight up. Okay. So we need to optimize our key gain down here, and I apparently security cards too? Because I'm gonna need that at some point. Let's go. Store's locked. Alright, let's go. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Passageway. That's crazy. After rank 8, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. So it's basically just a free room. So you can use it just to rest. Actually, the first time I enter each bedroom, because I have the sleeping mask... Yeah. Let's go bedroom. +2. And +5. There we go. It is just the first time I enter. But still useful, I would say. Alright, nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. I think it's a little bit late for that. So this would just all make a dead end. I really don't want to put the commissary right here. I'm probably going to need a breaker box at some point because the power is going to go out, right? Oh, I'm out of gems. I can't even get that. Oh, we might have screwed up. I mean, we have access to the breaker box. Keycard entry system? Off. Gymnasium, dark room. Let's turn it on in the dark room. Cabinet? Or is that what that's saying? VAC indicators. So I do have a note specifically about this, which tells me how to do some things with lights on that, but I think that's about restoring the breaker when it goes out. So we won't mess with it for now, but if I run into locked doors and the power is out, they will automatically be unlocked. Not, well, keycard doors. Locked. Damn it. I think that's it. The only other thing we can do... I could have re-rolled. I should have re-rolled the utility closet, but I grabbed the breaker box because I'm like, oh, you know, maybe it'll work out. Because, maybe I'll need that later. Pretty much the only thing I can do now is run back to the pantry. So... let's run back to the pantry. I screwed up. I screwed up real bad. But this is why we learn. This is why we learn. This is a journey of discovery and learning more things as we go through. Oh my god, the trunk's locked. I can't open that anyway. Okay, I think we're boned. I think that's the end of this run. I do believe so. Yeah. The 2 trunks, that keycard door was here in the dark room, but I can't go that way anyway because the spare room is blocking it now. Storeroom's dead, closet's dead. Yeah, most of this is dead. Okay. Okay. I think we're gonna have to call it a day. I think we're gonna have to call it a day. I don't think we're getting anywhere with this. I mean, I could walk outside, to be fair. Maybe I should spend the rest of my steps walking outside.